Wednesday! That means power rankings, end of week 7 going into week 8 NFL, and we're gonna have a new number 1 finally! It's been the same number 1, I think, all 6 weeks, or 7 weeks if I'm not mistaken. And this team right here won't be number 1 anymore. They won't be number 1. I can't do it anymore, obviously, with them coming off the loss. So this is going to be an interesting one. A lot of teams moving up and down. There were some bye weeks, so it's going to be interesting where certain teams go. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. So the Cardinals are obviously going to be very low. Falcons going to be high coming off the W, so I'm gonna have to put the Buccaneers below the Falcons after the Falcons got that W against them, unfortunately for the Bucks. And the Falcons have taken the lead in that division. No way we're going to be seeing them in January, bro. That would be crazy. The Jaguars coming off the win against the Saints earlier on Thursday Night Football. Very good. Ravens, are up there. Bills falling behind now. Wow. Panthers worse in the league. Bears coming off a W against the Raiders. They now have 2 wins. I have to put them ahead of the Cardinals, and I'm still gonna put the Raiders ahead of the Bears, but it's close. It's close. The Raiders are at 3 wins. The Chargers are still at 2 wins, bro. That's crazy, man. The Chargers just lose, man. And the Clippers, the Dolphins. A lot of people slandering the Dolphins saying they can't beat good teams. I still think they can beat, the best. I just think they lost to a better team. I think the Eagles are better, but I think they can beat some of the best. And they want to see the Eagles in their playoffs. The Eagles are in the NFC, and that's how it's gonna have to be. Hey, buddy. So yeah. And then the Dolphins. I mean, they have the same record as the Ravens and Jaguars. I'm going to put them behind the Ravens, but in front of the Jaguars. That's how we're going to do that there. The Browns, moving up, obviously with P.J. Walker going crazy, are in front of the Bills. Their defense is really, really good. And that's how I feel about it. I think the Bengals are better than the Bills. Bengals obviously coming off the bye, have a tough matchup against San Fran this week, who, obviously isn't the same San Fran, but as earlier in the season, but kind of the same. Obviously, they'll be able to have Debo, which is huge. I think the Bengals have a real chance to win that game, man. I think they have a really good chance to win that game. It's going to be an interesting one. But where do we put the Niners? Obviously, sitting at 5-2. It's just a debate if I want to put the Ravens in front of them, and I think I'm going to. I'm going to put the Ravens in front of them and say that it's like that. Broncos coming off the win against the Packers. I'll put them here. Packers looking not good. Packers are low. Giants coming off the W. Let's go, baby. Go. We burst the Jets this week. F the Jets. I don't care. They're that low. Screw it. Seahawks coming off their W. I'm going to put them here. They did lose to the Bengals, so I'm going to put them here. Seahawks are looking good. Y'all know I really like the Seahawks a lot. Their defense is it's really impressive to me. And yeah, no doubt. Wow. Saints are low, man. Saints are third right now in their division, just like that. Lions, where do y'all go now? 5 wins, right? Y'all said that. I'm gonna put y'all here. That's about right. Right? For now. I'll still put y'all here. It might be a little high, but we'll see. We'll see how y'all respond. Colts, I like the Colts, man. They did lose, but I think they're a pretty solid squad, man. Y'all might think I'm overrating them a little bit, but I'm gonna put them here above this division. That's how I feel. Chiefs, the number 1 spot in football. 2 Super Bowl teams, both the only squads with 6 wins, man. Going crazy, man. 6-1, both of them. Gotta give them credit. Steelers getting moved up, man. A nice dub against the Rams. Y'all might call me crazy, but I have them ahead of. And they did beat the Browns, but they did beat the Browns, bro. Their division's the best division in football. I mean, obviously. You know what? I said stop sleeping on them. I'll put them up there, man. They deserve it. They do deserve it, man. In my humble opinion. Vikings coming off a W. Vikings all of a sudden at 3 wins, starting to look better, man. Gotta give them credit. They're still not that high for me. I'll put them here. I'll put them in front of the Jets. We'll go here. Titans with the bye week. Not looking good for the Titans at all. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping DeAndre Hopkins gets traded for my fantasy purposes. I really hope he gets traded. We'll see if Derrick Henry ends up getting traded. I'm going to put them here. Patriots coming off the W. I'll put them here. Rams coming off the L to the Steelers. Still like the Rams a lot, but I'll put them here. Texans had a bye this week, but they've been pretty solid. I'll put the Texans here. And the Cowgirls, last but not least, coming off the bye. I think it's fair to put them here. I'll put them a little higher on this week, man. I normally have them a little lower. I'll put them there. My power rankings, man. 132 for this week, man. We're gonna see what happens. Make sure to stay tuned tomorrow for my picks of the week, and week 8 starts tomorrow, man. Make sure to like, subscribe. It's been a heck of a season so far.